What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30. Check out all the links in the description. Thousands of dollars of free crypto down there, along with signals, COINCALLS, TA, alpha and memes in our private Discord, accessed by signing up to our Patreon. You can also sign up to our brand new Udemy course for serious investors, where we've just released our Basics of Technical Analysis course. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and as we can see, things still looking good on the macro time frame. We always like to start on the daily because sometimes people do get too caught up in the hourly, the 5-minute, the 10-minute time frames. Everything seems very bearish recently, but we think potentially that's because people are only focusing on the short term. And they seem to have forgotten pretty quickly that Polygon is a project that has run up, hundreds of times in value over the past few years. And the market in general has been having this long period of consolidation basically over the past year, where we haven't really made any all-time highs at all. For a lot of projects have come up and made, let's be honest, a slightly higher all-time high here for Polygon at 290, the previous all-time high being 267, but it's not really, that thunderous alt season that a lot of people have been looking for, and that's probably because we just haven't had it yet. We think, Bitcoin's been having an extended period, probably over almost the last year really, ever since it hit that high at 65k back in, April, May. It's just been consolidating, hasn't it? It's just been going sideways. It came up, made an all-time high. It made a swing low. It came up, make a slightly higher high at 69k, didn't it? And now it's back down at around 35, 36k right now. Bitcoin's doing something like this, and you can see Polygon, in comparison, has actually been doing fairly well in terms of price action. You can see ever since back down here, we made this kind of trend line. You can see bounce, 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 bounce. All of these areas here, every single time we've held this trend line for a long time, haven't we? Polygon's been showing a lot of demand at these areas of support. Every time that it sells off, it has, a massive amount of buybacks. A lot of demand for this crypto when it does have corrections. And you can see recently, we've only really rolled over in our opinion because we finally lost this trend line because of the extended period of bearishness that we have seen for Bitcoin. We've basically seen Polygon finally roll over, lose that trend line and come down to have a bit of a consolidation. You can see here that we've got the the higher highs and higher lows we were forming for a good while, but we finally came up here, lost momentum, got stuck under resistance and rolled over. We lost the trend line and we lost that 0.78 Fibonacci level there, and we've come down, haven't we? And look what we've done. Pretty much perfectly, we have come down and we've swept that 618 level here. If I just put this on auto now so you can see what we're talking about. So you can see here we were making higher highs and higher lows. We finally come down, we make a lower high, and we roll over, make a lower low. We lose a 0.78, so we have a big, few days of rolling over. We try and get that overextension down towards the 0.50 when Bitcoin was, trying to force its way down. Just, despite the bears looking very exhausted in the market. You can see what's happening here. We've kind of forming this curved bottom like this. We come down and we've swept that low at the 618, found very strong support in this area, we would say. And you can see on the hourly time frame here that we have formed, potentially a bit of a range, as we said. Resistance being here, where we came down. This previous support flipped into resistance. We come down. You test the support, resistance, resistance. We come down. We get the overextension of the support of the range, but you can see the bullish divergences on the hourly time frame here. So we come back inside the range. We get stuck under the 618, so we retest the range low as support here. And you can see, once you come back inside the range and retest the support, it's pretty clear that you're going to, come up and at least test the top of the range. We come back up to the top of the range here. We get the overextension, but again, with Bitcoin selling off a little bit over the past day or so, we've come back inside our range, retested the 618 as support here. And now, we're kind of ranging between that range high and the 618. But one thing that we have seen, and we've seen for a lot of altcoins recently, is they are forming a big reversal pattern, which is this inverse head and shoulders. If we just throw our inverse head and shoulders tool on here, you can see that this Range height is the neckline. You've got your left shoulder like this. You've got your head like this. And you've got your second shoulder looking something like this. So you can see the inverse head and shoulders looking something like that. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And, you know, if we do have a break of this neckline, we've got a technical target from, you know, the base of this head, basically here to the neckline, looking something like this. We draw it out, and you can see if that was the case, we'd come back up, at least back up towards that previous trend line support. You can see the support, 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 support. And then with that inverse head and shoulders, the dong of destiny, as we like to call it sometimes, you can see here that we could potentially come back up towards that trend line as, you know, a target back up towards that 220 level, which is actually a key level as well, isn't it? So obviously $2, a big psychological level that we would need to be, you know, retesting the 0.78 Fibonacci at 195 and up towards that $2 level. As we've always said, a big level indeed. But if we do see ourselves starting to break out of this range here and retest, we probably will be heading up towards at least that Fibonacci at the 0.78 at 195, that $2 psychological level, and then we do have that technical target of 222 if the inverse head and shoulders plays out. So can actually there we go. So before we do short-term price predictions, we just want to direct your attention towards the free Discord in the description. I think we've got almost 1,000 members in there now, which is absolutely crazy. We're providing all of our content in one place in the Discord. It takes like 10 seconds to sign up. So we'd really appreciate if you go into the description. It takes like 10 seconds, find the free Discord link, click it, and then basically join the Discord. We'll approve you within half an hour to an hour, because we like to approve everyone manually so we can avoid bots. Once you're in there, you can get access to all the free content that we have on offer. We've got daily news, daily updates on the market. We've got daily technical analysis. We've got memes. We've got a really great passive income community and a really great NFT community as well. Everyone in there has been teaching us so much, giving us loads of tips for potential new projects. Basically, we got a tip off in our Discord, I believe, about the universe nodes project, which has actually done us probably a 100x at this point. Absolutely crazy. And that was basically in our Discord. So really great community. If you want to get involved, learn a thing or two, and maybe get some, you know, tip offs on really quality new projects, go check it out. It's totally free. It takes like 10 seconds to sign up. So go in the description and do that. And then if you do want to upgrade and get a bit more of an edge on the market, you can sign up to our Patreon, which will give you access to the rest of the Discord. I think the Patreon is $9.99 a month. You can get access to that in the description as well. It will give you access to our private Discord, where essentially we're posting daily alpha and daily signals for Bitcoin, where essentially, you know, we're just going to be giving potential trading opportunities for Bitcoin, some more in-depth analysis. The alpha being on, you know, potential 100x opportunities, super new, super risky projects that people are often interested in. We've also got Maxi Moves, which is basically where we tell people about, you know, some of the stuff that we're doing personally in the market. And, you know, there's basically loads of content in there. So if you want to go sign up to that, make sure that you go check it out and become a crypto maximalist today. So with that being said, we can do short-term price predictions. If we're rolling here, we'd expect the 618 to hold at 153. If we roll further, we've got the bottom of the range at 142. And if we get a massive overextension, we'd probably come down towards that 128 level at the 0.50 Fibonacci level like this, and then get a reversal. But as we said, if we do break out and we've got this inverse head and shoulders, do anticipate that we could be heading up towards that $1.95 to $2 area at the least, maybe up towards that 222 level. And then, as we've always said, I still think Polygon, you know, it's gearing up in our opinion, potentially for a nice move into that $5 to $10 region this year that we've been calling for, you know, ever since the bull market began. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos we post every single day. Make sure to join the Patreon or YouTube membership to support us, as well as getting a ton of benefits. Crypto Maximalists will get access to daily signals, coin calls, alpha on new projects, 10x potential cryptos, and insight into our own personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes you beyond, giving you a look at our personal portfolio, super low cap gems, and a 100x potential portfolio, and constant access to us personally as a resource. We're constantly in the Discord posting daily and chatting to members, and we'll be hosting giveaways soon, so come join the community rich in value and content. If you're serious about your education, you can also sign up to our newly launched Udemy course, which comes as standard with the Basics of Technical Analysis 10-part course, which details an overview of everything we do on this channel regarding chart theory, with examples and demonstrations. We'll also be adding multiple times a week to 2 other courses on our Udemy, which will be the Market Psychology and Strategies and Crypto Deep Dives and Ratings courses. These will be constantly updated into the future to provide value to the most dedicated of the community to knowledge and learning. We get continuous questions regarding technical analysis, particular cryptocurrencies, and for advice in